Hi, it's Jasmine Wissart, and this is Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West. Today, I am joined by a very special artist who has been making music since 16 years old.
Well, I'm born in Gabon, and I left when I was 11. I started to go to school in France, and then I kind of go back and forth. I was between France and Gabon, like for all my childhood. But yeah, I'm born there, raised there, and we took French there. But I wanted to find a place outside of Gabon and France where I feel still like home. And I felt like London was a great place to come because there's so many creative people and open-minded people, different culture as well. So I just thought very comfortable here when I came the first time. Yeah.
Do you think you found it? Don't even get me started about the weather.
If I took like spirituality from her,
I've learned that I gotta be more patient, you know. I'm always in a rush, I'm always trying to...
Of course I do.
Of course I do. I just wanted to double check.
It's something that I really find hard to do, like this craft.
That is talent. Miss Girl, you got talent.
I was like, it was funny. It wasn't educate yourself, discipline yourself, love yourself like anybody loved you. Teach yourself how to make a dream come true. Remember, it's not only about you.
Oh! Wow. Hi, it's Jasmine Wissart, and this is Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West. Today, I am joined by a very special artist who has been making music since 16 years old, blending neo-soul and R&B, singer, songwriter, and producer, the very talented Nesta Stephan. Hello, darling.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm very good. Very happy to be here.
Oh, good. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to Quite the Ordinary podcast of Moonlight West. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks.
Let's go straight into it. Your most recent release, 2024 single from the 2023 album, La Chamade.
Right.
Let's talk about it. I know that you've just dropped your music video not too long ago, and I love the fact that it is in full French. We're going to get into your heritage in a second, but what inspired you to create a song in full French? Because I know that your other song, Body Go, was also in French, but it was a mixture between French and English, whereas La Chamade is just purely French.
Yeah.
What was it like writing that?
Honestly, I freestyle it. It was on the go. So
Really?
yes, like I didn't think about if I was gonna do it in English or in French. So it was really spontaneous. The first thing that come to my mind was La Chamade, like this word. So I thought I was just gonna like freestyle around it, and it just came out French.
Naturally.
Yeah.
And for the people that don't know, La Chamade translates to pounding heart.
Exactly.
And for those that don't understand French, like myself, although I've read the lyrics in English, I'd love to hear from your perspective what the song is about.
Basically, La Chamade is when your heart beat very fast for someone. When you see that person, your heart starts to really beat fast. That's what it means, and that's what really the song is about seeing that person. Every time you lend your eye on that person, your heart starts to beat fast. And it's also just like a good vibe, type of song. It doesn't really talk about a specific person, but it's just like a summer vibe song as well.
It's very much giving summer vibe because your music video, you're right next to a swimming pool. Girl, you're in, out that swimming pool, you flipping the hair, you flipping your bum. I'm like, okay, damn.
For that.
The visuals are visual link. I like it. Talk to me. Are you the director of that music video?
Well, I would say co-director. I'm working with this like genius guy, like he's gonna say guy, but he's a man. But I'm working with him for 5 years now. He's been doing all my music videos. His name is Elliot Monches.
Big up Elliot Monches.
Yeah, big up. And basically I wanted to have fun. I wanted to shake my booty. I wanted to have fun. Like, I didn't want to come across like provocative, but at the same time, I just wanted to have fun. Like, girls like to have fun and, you know, and move their body. And I'm like, if I don't do it today, I'm not going to do it at 40 years old. So
true. Do it while you're young.
You know?
I love that you were expressive of the body movement as well. You're giving me a little bit of dancing vibes as well. Are you a dancer?
No,
no,
not at all. I just, you know, I have the rhythm. Like.
Yeah. Gabonese French girl got a rhythm.
That's where it's coming from. Yeah.
Good. I love to hear that. And speaking of which, touch on more about your heritage, Nesta. I'd love to hear. You're coming from a background of Gabonese and French.
Mm-hmm.
For the people that don't know, where's Gabonese? Where did you grow up? And obviously we know you're in London now, but talk us through that journey.
Wow. Well, I'm born in Gabon, and I left when I was 11. I started to go to school in France, and then I kind of go back and forth. I was between France and Gabon, like for all my childhood. But yeah, I'm born there, raised there, and we talk French there. But I wanted to find a place outside of Gabon and France where I feel still like home. And I felt like London was a great place to come because there's so many creative people and open-minded people, different culture as well. So I just thought very comfortable here when I came the first time. Yeah.
Do you think you found that here, that home outside of home?
Yeah, definitely. Except the weather, but...
Don't even get me started about the weather. The weather is disgusting. Is it not supposed to be summer right now? And why is it cloudy? Why is the sun not shining?
It's raining. I mean, yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. The weather can be really like make you want to leave sometimes.
I know, that's right. You're literally in summer planning a summer holiday. Should we not be enjoying the summer in our own country?
Exactly.
But the weather's just so bad, you gotta go.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in France?
I think it was like 2 years ago.
Okay. And what was it like growing up in Gabon?
So growing up there, I'm gonna touch on something that actually is linked to my first song that I made, which is Fly Away. Growing up there, basically because I grew up between my mom and my dad, basically, and my dad is French, and I will go to a school where there is like a lot of white kids. And when I will go to my mom city, then it will be a bit different. It was more like a village in my mom place. So I will be seen as a white kid, you know. So there they will be like, oh, you're white.
Really?
So, but it never been like something for me, like an issue or something that I'm thinking about. But when I came here, I don't know, like I felt like to introduce myself as an artist, like I wanted to write about something that, you know, like an introduction, basically, like who I am and what I experienced, basically.
Fly Away is a beautiful song, and in the song you mention my mum is spiritual as well. How do you feel like your mum's spirituality has played a part in yourself?
Well, I don't know if I took like spirituality from her. I'll say I am myself as well, a bit spiritual but from her, I'll say like she's a funny individual, like she's a character. But yeah, she probably inspired me somehow and consciously.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself a spiritual person?
Yes. Yes, but for a long time I was like really into spirituality, but now I'm more into like inner discovery, let's say.
What have you discovered recently? If
So
you're willing
much
to share.
things.
Really?
Ooh,
I've learned that I got to be more patient, you know. I'm always in a rush. I'm always trying to do stuff all the time. I'm like, busy.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to take a deep breath and meditate, for real. Meditation has helped me a lot.
Right.
Are you one to meditate yourself?
I don't. I was when I was a bit younger, like 19. I was doing like meditation, sit down, and everything. But now I'm more into like the deep part of myself, like going back to really to the source and understanding why I'm behaving that way and how can I, understand myself and make people understand me as well. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, you're doing a great job at making people understand you through your music.
Thanks.
I feel like Fly Away and 5 a.m. tie in so nicely. I feel like 5 a.m. almost for me personally as a listener sets the kind of foundation of what Fly Away is. And especially because 5 a.m. is so spiritual and it captures the feeling of being adrift when that link is lost. And I'd love for you to explain to the listeners what that link in 5 a.m. is to you. Like, what is it that made you feel adrift and what is it that made you feel like you lost a connection?
Basically, that link is like your soul, basically. When you, let's say, when you just a bit lost yourself doing so many things, so many distractions, probably drinking and whatever, like, but when you do it too much, then you're kind of like, moving further from yourself. And so it's that link that I'm talking about in 5 a.m. Just trying to find it back and be more in tune with myself, basically.
And does that, having that link lost, that soul, that part of yourself, does that correlate to you having to leave Africa to come to Europe or UK now that we're not in Brexit?
I left when, you mean Gabon?
Yeah.
I left when I was 11. So, I mean, at that time I was still at school. I didn't know myself. So I really left because I was just very curious and I wanted to see different things.
Okay. And I feel like I hear an Erykah Badu influence in your music.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Okay. I love her.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You don't?
No, of course I do. Of course I do. I just wanted to double check that I'm correct. I wanted to see if my senses are in tune. But do you have a particular Erykah Badu song that's your favorite?
I mean...
Oh, are you a lover of all?
I mean, she's so good. I'll say, Didn't You Know? Maybe like, just the visual. I really like how, yeah.
How would you say she's played an influence in creating your own music?
Well, it was when I was trying to find my voice, basically, what my voice sounds like, and I just felt like when I was singing Erykah Badu, it was kind of a little match there.
Yeah.
So I just, it was nice to feel like, oh, okay, I can sing like her. I can sound like her. So that's why she inspired me also. Beautiful songs.
Do you like to do that a lot? Sing different artists' songs and kind of try to mimic their sound in a way by still keeping your authentic self, of course, but appreciating their sound and trying to put your own spin to it?
Yes, it's so strange because I mean, when I started singing, I will do that. I will try to mimic just to really challenge my voice to get to that note. But right now, I'll say I'm trying to make it mine now, basically.
Got you. Be original with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you describe your sound to the listeners that are listening that haven't heard it before?
It's so hard to describe. It's something that I really find hard to do, describe what I do. Because, when you just do it. But I'll say it's light, it's chill, it's soulful, it's honest, sincere, and I'm getting into vulnerable.
Vulnerable, that's coming, is it?
It's coming.
I'm looking forward to it because I've realised a pattern in your songs. And in my opinion, a lot of your songs have the theme of either realizing something about yourself or have already realized it. And I love the fact that you're going to take us along the journey now and actually share that. I'd like to know, what is your songwriting process like?
I was freestyling a lot most of the time because that's how I started music with friends, just freestyling, putting on a beat, and just everybody will freestyle.
Wow.
But so I kind of kept that and for a long time. But right now I'm trying to write a bit more. So the process right now, it's writing without the beat, just going for a walk and just writing really what I feel. And then once I listen to the beat, I try to just match with the beat, reduce the words and everything.
And you just mentioned there, you're writing it with the beat. As I mentioned at the very start of the podcast, you are also a producer.
Yeah.
That is talent. Miss Girl, you got talent. How are you able, not even how are you able, but when did you start to produce? And what was that journey like in learning? Because it ain't easy.
It's not, yeah. But because beats cost a lot. It costs. It's like around, I don't know, 150 to 200 pounds, the beat.
They're not cheap.
So I was like, I want to make an EP, you know?
You saw that price tag and you were like, hold on. I see a business adventure here.
Yeah. I'm like, no, let me learn how to make the beat. And it was during pandemic, so it was just the right time. I was like, let me just learn it.
So it hasn't been that long. It's been only about 4 years since you've been producing. So you've been singing a lot more. Then you saw the prices of beats and you were like, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
And may I add, you do an exceptional job at it. How are you able to find your rhythm in creating these beats? Because all of your beats, although each song is so unique, I feel like they all carry like that same energy. How are you able to find your style when creating beats?
I just go with the flow, honestly. I just start with, like the sound will inspire me, basically. I will go through sound, and if I like the sound, then this will be what is gonna drive basically the rest of the beat. I just go through sound because I'm in the mood of making a beat, and then little by little, I just get inspired basically during the process. Yeah.
And for any young people that are watching, or matter of fact, anyone that's interested in learning how to produce, what would your advice be? What advice would you give yourself when you started producing your own music?
Just do it. Go on YouTube. You don't need money to learn. That's it, because, you don't need money. You just need a computer, the software. You have free software like GarageBand, like things like that to start with. I started on FL Studio. My friend cracked it for me. But, you can start with just YouTube. You go on YouTube, there is plenty of tutorials, and that's how I learned, basically.
Okay. Good advice.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier that you were freestyling with your friends. It was just play a beat and start freestyling. First of all, you got very confident friends to be able to do that. Would you say that environment of having confident people around you really helped you grow into the artist that you are today?
Yes, definitely. I had like more, I was quite shy at first. Like we would go to jam, and obviously the jam sessions is where you go and jump on the stage and just freestyle.
Oh, wow.
But I was lucky to be surrounded by people that were quite confident, and they would go on stage, take the mic and just freestyle, and then they will call me, Nesta, you come on, take the mic, do it. And I would come, and after a little few drinks, I would go and do my thing, and people would cheer me up. So I would be like, okay.
Wow. So is that the influence of you freestyling on your tracks now? Because that's what you had to do during your jam sessions.
No, that was, I started before, but I started back when I was 16. I was in a Catholic school, and we had those friends that will start to freestyle, and one will do beatbox, and they will be like, yeah, your shoe doesn't match your face, this is shoe from the market, it's not the real brand, and bullshit like that. And I was like It was funny. It wasn't serious, you know. So it was in a playful way. So
no mercy
yeah.
though. Man said you got your shoes from the market. They're not even real. That's crazy. What a bar that is.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I remember that.
You're like, I'm going to remember that. And now that I'm a songwriter, I'm going to mention you. I'm in the podcast with Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West. I'm going to mention it. I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah. It was fun.
And what was it like growing up in a Catholic school? Because I personally also went to a Catholic school.
Right.
So we relate on that level. I'd love to know what your experience of that was like.
Oh, man. I'm in Catholic school in my country, in Gabon. Like, I don't know. We were like 60 or 70 in the class first. It's really hot. I was missing school because I couldn't focus really. It's so hard to focus. You're 60 in the class. It's hot.
Did you find the music as an escape for you?
That was it. Yeah, I will miss school and go to the studio basically.
Really? And that was from 16, 17?
Yeah.
Wow. You were on it. And it was just you by yourself going to the studio, working. Was you working with a producer at that time? Or?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And you just start recording your music?
Yeah, that's it. He was like, oh, I was like, hey, I met this producer. He was just walking through the school and I found him very weird. He had like this bowl head and he has like a letter I tattooed in the middle of his forehead. So I was like, this guy is weird. I like weird people. So I went to him and I was like, who are you? And he was like, whoa, this girl, she's confident, come at me. And he said, well, I'm a producer. I was like, no way. I write songs, you know. He said, oh, really? Well, come to the studio and let's see what we can do. And that's how it really started for me, like, to really love the process of making music.
Wow. And up until this day, do you still work with him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But we made songs together when I was there. And
you had your nice bit of history together still.
Yeah. It was the beginning for me, like to like get to understand music. Also producing, he was producing and I was watching him. I was like, okay, that's how he does it.
You're taking notes, you're like, I'm about to do this by myself.
Yeah, definitely.
And what is your creative approach when making music? Is there a specific ritual that you do just before you're about to freestyle or write a song, produce a beat? Are you in some sort of habit that you do?
I like soft light, definitely. It's important in the room.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm not going to make no music here. But, you know, I like, light, pink light. Yeah, I made a lot of songs in the pink room. So pink also in my room. I make music in my bedroom, basically. Oh, wow. All the songs that I put out is in my room.
Wow.
Sometimes just on my bed. Yeah.
That's crazy. What's your setup then? Visually paint a picture of what that setup is looking like. Because right now I'm envisioning, pretend this is your bed, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's just you. What, are you holding the microphone?
Yeah.
Under the duvet?
Nah. Okay. I don't go under.
Maybe you want to get extra cozy. The pink line is feeling tired.
I'm cozy, but not that much. But yeah, I'm on my bed. I have the mic. Honestly, I have the simplest equipment. I just have... Yeah, the mic, sound thing. I don't even know. Although it's the Focurist set, so it's just the headphones, the mic, and you know, I open the software and I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Yeah.
And when you're creating this music, you've obviously said that you're comfortable, you're feeling at peace, you've got the pink lighting going on.
Yeah.
What emotions do you want your listener to be feeling when you're creating this kind of music?
I want them to feel. Most important is to feel the emotions the emotions that I'm trying to transmit to the sound. So I like my sound to also be imperfect. I like the little crack sometimes, or the little imperfection sometimes, where, you know, and that's where for me it's part of my process, just to be very free when I record, basically.
That's really unique that you mentioned the imperfections. What kind of imperfections are you talking about exactly? Is it like a little bit of distortion in a bag? Is it like a specific drum being offbeat? Like, what is that unperfectness sound like?
It's like when I say the lyrics, I feel it so much myself that you can hear it in my voice, basically. It can be your voice shaking a little bit or running out of breath because you said what you had to say. Like anything like that is just natural without trying to get that note, but just feel what you're saying. And I'm still working on it though, but this is how I want my sound to sound like.
And that's great awareness as an artist as well, to know exactly how you want your sound to sound like to a certain extent. What would you say that you've learned up until this point that is really important to you?
Like when making music? Well, honestly, just to be honest, I'll say, because I was making music more like trying to vibe, more about the vibe and trying to make catchy melodies as well. So people just, when they go to bed, they still hear fly away, only if you can, like, that. I was just trying to focus on catchy melody. But right now I'm just trying to deliver a message, basically deliver what I'm going through and just be vulnerable, basically. That's what I'm going for.
And Chrysalis is a beautiful album from start to finish.
Thanks.
Like, I feel like I'm being taken on a journey. You know, I was listening to the whole album whilst I was in a shower, and I literally felt like, I swear to God, and I literally felt like I was floating away, like I was drifting. Like, you took me on a journey, Nesta.
Oh, okay.
It was beautiful. You're like, okay, helpful feedback. Shower music. What was it like creating an album, and how would you say it differentiates to creating a single?
Honestly, a single is obviously faster because you just focus on that, and then once you made all your adjustment, then it's out and we don't talk about it anymore. But obviously when it's an old project with few songs, you have to make sure they also have a like they communicate with each other. Like when you think about the listener and the journey, as you said as well. Like when you listen each track after each track, it has to make sense in a way. So it's about thinking of making sense, and building a vibe, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a particular storyline that you had in the album that you want to share to the listeners, to fans?
Well, it was just to show my different range. There is a little bit of Afro beat with Step Back. There is a bit of techno kind of with Albi. I just wanted to not do one genre. I wanted to have fun and explore different genre, basically, in that EP.
Amazing. And what is it like balancing between being a music artist but also a visual artist? Because of course, part of being an artist is to create the visuals that come with it. It is not an underestimated task, especially as someone who's in the industry. Like, I understand what it takes energetically to like visualize your music. You have so many music videos. You've got Emotional, Not a Test, Chamade, 5 a.m. You've got a lot. What is it like being at the forefront of bringing your music to life?
It's so fulfilling. So I'm so happy about it. Like, shout out to Elliot Munches. Honestly,
shout out Elliot.
He got the sharp eye. He's very sharp, and me, I have the overall picture, and I know we really have the same vision when it comes to visual. Like, we all like, oh yeah, I see this, and he will be like, oh yeah, and then we can do that, and I'm like, yeah. So we really agree along the way when we're building the vision, and I'm just so happy to have find like someone that is so passionate about making visuals as well, and they like my music as well. So very lucky for that, so we working together, and 5 years we have made like 7 video.
Yeah, incredible.
So
you're working, you're out here, I see. What would you say has been your favorite music video to film? Strictly filming, ignoring the audio for just 1 second,
right,
just filming visually. What has been your favorite music video?
I will say 5 a.m.
Really? The most recent one?
Yeah.
Or second most recent?
Yeah, I think 5 a.m. because I wasn't paying attention to the camera at all. That's why. And he just captured the moment.
It's like, oh, what's that? I forgot what it's called, but there's a specific term of someone taking a picture of you without them knowing.
Right.
That kind of like vibe of like you just being in your own world and them just capturing like the behind the scenes. I love that you went from that vibe. It's very freeing, that music video.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. I love to hear it. And if you could recommend one music video for listeners to watch, what would you recommend?
Well, go watch La Chamade.
Chamade,
it's the last one. It's the last one. We always try to like push the last work we put out.
Yes.
But watch them all as well because I love them all.
What's your proudest piece of work? And it doesn't have to just be translated into a music video, but out of the collection of your songs, because the discovery is long, what would you say is your proudest piece of work?
Probably the EP because I fully produced it myself, mixed it, recorded in my room. I'm proud of it's my first little project, and I did it myself, so I can be proud of this, even though it's not perfect, but it's still an achievement. So yeah.
It's a beautiful achievement.
Thank you.
Like it.
Thank you.
And moving forward, what would you say is your goal in terms of creating music?
My goal is to have a team. I want a team. I want a professional producer. I want a professional writer, because I just want to focus on the delivery, on singing, and I think if I had only that to focus on, I would be on another level. But because I'm doing all those things, promoting my music and all of that, it just takes time.
Honestly, let's keep it real, because as an artist, having to fulfill so many different roles, like you are so much more than just an artist. You are a promoter, you are a director, you are an analyst, you are honestly, you are a graphic designer, you are all of those and above. There is so much that goes behind making music. To someone who is at the start of their journey, what would you want to just let them know of now? Like, what would you want to say, look, this is what you got to keep in mind before you start making music, or as you're making music?
You gotta love it. Really, you have to be, in a way passionate about it, because I do it because it really helps me getting out my feelings and what I can't say with what I have what I found difficult to say with words. I go through the music. So if it's an outlet, do it because you love it. Don't do it to be famous or to do it also because you just enjoy it. Have fun, do whatever makes you happy, basically.
And music is what makes you the most happiest.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's so
Number
beautiful
one.
to hear. Number one.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that. Just as much as directing the videos, or even more?
I like to leave it to Elliot.
My new best friend, Elliot. I love that guy.
We are only 2 in the team, so if it's not me, it's him.
Yeah.
And I leave it to him because he knows what he's doing. That's his profession, even. Like, that's his job. That's, and that's also his passion. My passion is music first. His passion is creating visuals. So, I like to not have too much control. believe in his vision. I'm like, okay, I believe you. If you think that's gonna be cool, let's go for it.
I love that you were able to put trust in him. When were some times that you had to really trust yourself in creating a song?
In creating a song.
Like when you were probably maybe getting a little bit vulnerable on a song and you just had to trust that everything was going to be okay and that everything was going to fall into place and it was going to sound in a way in which you felt most aligned with your thoughts and you just had to put trust in yourself. What track would you say represents that best?
So the track is not out. Actually, it's not released.
Give us a teaser, Miss Girl. Miss Nesta, this is quite the ordinary podcast of Moonlight West. You got to give us something.
Well, it's going to come out soon. So.
All right. Is there a lyric from that song in particular that you like?
Yes, I mean, the lyrics are very deep. And this is where I had to just be in tune and not trying to put makeup on the lyrics kind of and just say it as raw as it is. You know, don't try to make it sound nicer. No, say it. That's hard, but once it's out, you're like, wow, that's gonna be your proudest piece of work, isn't it? Yes. Also the most scariest.
I can imagine. It's not hard. It is hard being vulnerable on a track. How do you actually emotionally prepare yourself to releasing a song? Because I can imagine it's so daunting to actually put something that's so private and personal out there to literally the world. Like anyone in the world can access and listen to it, which is a joy for us. Thank you. But what is that like for you emotionally to get to that point where you're like, I'm ready to let you go?
It's a whole process, even just in your personal life, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of things.
Tell me, Miss Girl. Tell me.
Well, I started like therapy not long ago. And
amen to therapy.
Yeah, that's actually like really helping me to be more free and also put words really on, situation and everything and things that I think of. So yeah, that's the process. You have to really get to know yourself, put words on the emotions, the exact words, and then you feel ready because you know what you're saying. And yeah, I don't know really how much I can say about it, but it's gonna be in the song. And like I said, I can't really speak and express, but the music really like helped me to put it out.
That was beautifully worded. Thank you. And can you give us the title of the new track?
It's gonna be called Don't Call Me.
Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't even bother. Don't call me.
And it's not about a man. No. We're not going,
Okay, it's not a love song, guys.
Nah. Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us what it's going to be about? A cheeky tease for Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West.
Honestly, if I'll say too much if I say to you, even just like the who is it about is just gonna give too much, and it's gonna be out soon and it's gonna be very special.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. And is it gonna be followed with the music video, or are we sticking to audio for now?
Yeah, we're gonna make a little visual for it.
Okay,
very simple.
Don't call me. Visuals coming soon, audio coming soon. Mr. Elliot, get in your bag. It's time to put the visuals out.
Oh, he's ready. Yeah? He loved the song and he was the first one that said, we got to make a visual for it.
Oh, really? So, yeah. Who is the first person that you send your music to?
Definitely Elliot is on the list. And also I worked with actually one producer in France that is called Corentin.
Corentin? Help me with my pronunciation, Miss Girl. Help me with my pronunciation.
Corentin.
Hold on.
Corentin.
Corentin.
Yes.
Oh, I know that's right. Yeah.
You said it right. But his producer name is Com. Yeah, so COME. Yeah.
Oh, Com. No, don't laugh, because I'm just repeating what you said.
I mean, it's COME, so you know, that's his producer name. And
what's his audio tag? Do you know? Like, you know how it's like, you got murder on the
right.
Like, what's his audio tag?
He doesn't have.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'd be a bit mad, you know.
Maybe you should think about it. Yeah, he doesn't have it, and yeah, so that's the second person that's in music too, as well. We made a track together as well with Corentin, just to give him a little shout out.
Really?
And yeah.
Okay, what was it like working with him? Like a producer that's actually working on the actual song?
He contacted me during pandemic from France. He sent me a message. He said, hey, I'm making an album with 12 artists. Would you like to be on it? I said yes, but he ended up not doing the whole project. But we just put the song out still.
Okay, good. I'm happy you still put your work out there. And is there anyone in particular that you love working with? I know obviously Elliot is your best bud. We know from the visual side of things, and I know of course you self-produce, but are there any other producers or artists that you enjoy being in the same environment in or working with?
I mean, recently, the thing is, I'm really picky. So I really choose who I work with, because I'm just very sensitive, and I just really like good vibes and when it connects naturally and all this stuff. So I don't have I didn't collaborate with a lot of producer in the past, but only recently I collaborate with this producer. Like only 2 weeks ago we put a song out. He was doing this episode where he invite artists to his house, and for 6 hours we make the beat, we record, and done.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exceptional. 6 hours?
Yeah.
From start to finish?
Exactly.
Create the beat, write the song, and master it, mix it, everything?
Yeah, literally. At the same time, he's there, he's mastering, mixing it, and he create the beat. It was really fun. It was.
And how many of you were there?
We were 2.
Okay.
So me and another artist called, sorry if I say the name wrong, but I think it's Muzuku.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Mukuzu. Sorry, man. But he was exceptional. He has beautiful voice, and we had fun.
Wow. And is that something that we can all listen to?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's out. It's called Deprived.
Deprived.
So yeah.
Okay, well, I'm very much looking forward to putting that out there and having everyone go check that out. Yeah. Nesta, it has been a pleasure to have you. And I know you already
teased. For me.
Aw, thank you. And I know you've teased your song that's coming out. Don't Call Me. I don't know. I feel like I've made like a little dance routine. I feel like that needs to be in your music video. Don't Call Me.
Well, yeah.
You've teased your song that's coming up very shortly. Music video to follow. We're very excited. And you haven't told me a lyric from that music video or that song, sorry. And that's okay. What I'd love to see from you though is a lyric from your own songs, from your whole discovery that you love. And dare I say, even your favorite lyric from all of the songs you've ever written. And if you don't mind, we're going to give you some time to think about it. Don't rush. You ain't got to rush, girl. I'm going to ask producer Deborah to pass over I don't even know what we call this. What do we call this, producer Deborah? A binder. All right. We're going to get you to write a lyric in the binder. You're going to be our first, Nesta.
Yeah.
This is a very special occasion. And whatever lyric you can think of from your own music, just write it down over here.
Okay.
And then write down your name.
Okay.
And the date.
Okay.
And then we'll have a collection of these from Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West.
I'm the first.
You're the first.
Exciting.
Number 1.
Oof.
Take some time and then we can talk about it as well, because I'm very curious to hear why that lyric is your favorite.
I know which one.
Oh, she got it. Okay. She ain't wasting no time. Okay, what's the quote, Miss Nesta?
It says, educate yourself. Discipline yourself, love yourself like anybody loved you. Teach yourself how to make a dream come true. Remember, it's not only about you.
Oh! Wow, 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 wow. Reload it. And again, Miss Nesta, run it back. Run it back.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah. I want you to say it again.
Oh my God.
You got me enticed now. I feel like I'm getting a live concert.
Okay. Educate yourself, discipline yourself, love yourself like anybody loved you. Teach yourself how to make a dream come true. Remember, it's not only about you.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That is a piece of art. I need that framed and I need that in my house above my bed. So when I wake up, I know what to do.
Okay.
Nesta says.
Yes.
And the quote, okay, amazing. Nesta, write that quote down for me, please.
Sure.
I'm so excited to have it in our binder. This is incredible. The first quote of Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West. It's an exceptional quote. That is going to be a hard one to beat. I'm not going to lie. That is a great one. I really love that a lot. I love that a lot. And the way that she sang it as well, she got the rhythm and the beat. Okay.
We are the...
what's the date? So 8th of
8th of June.
Thank you, producer Dara. You're saving lives. And then the year as well. Because trust me.
24.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nesta, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
There you go for everyone that wants to see. There you go. We'll do a little picture and we'll do like a little zoom in over here so y'all can see it clearly. Nesta, thank you so much. What a beautiful quote. Thank you for being the first person to write in our legendary Quite the Ordinary podcast with Moonlight West binder. Girl, you're number one. How does it feel like to be the first guest of the show?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it. I mean, yeah, like I opened the door, basically. I opened the bowl. Like, yeah.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much for coming on to Quite the Ordinary podcast of Moonlight West. We appreciate you so much. You dropped the gems. You dropped your great, good, uplifting energy. Honestly, I'm leaving here feeling more uplifted than I did coming in. So
yes. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mwah.